You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Dak out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defense.
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Pistol snap to Jackson. Escapes out to the left. Complete Derrick Henry. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
All right, gonna get a two-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up. Rolling left, buying some time. And he gets in. The two-point try puts him in front by one. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the two-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think. We're going to 54. Why in?
First down, here's Dak. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. He's got it, it's in close. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 6. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First down, here's Lamar. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, Jackson. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. From the red zone on first. Catch made. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases...
And the defender comes away with it. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. 20,
Play action now for Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Yep, 20.
Up the gut they go with Williams. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
For a Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah, 26.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. They're going for 2 here. Dak bringing the Cowboys to the line.
Yeah, here we
Will
go.
line up
Right
for
there,
the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Down the field, he's got Lamb. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A handoff to Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lead by 14.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Sit hot. Why not? Sit hot. Sit hot.
This one's set up for Lamar. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This time he's looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Prescott on 1st and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action, Prescott. Buying some time left. Sends this to the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ravens 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they pick him off again. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I'll hear hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Hey, here we go. Go right in. 26.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive...
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
At their own 37-yard line.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Lamar now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Baltimore
Hey, middle.
1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. We're going to 54. Wide. Hey, 47. Here we go. Kill. 26.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
We're going to 54. Yeah, 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game need to kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown, and find a way to win?
Here he is to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Has it at the 7. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, 47. 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So from closer than comfortable to their end zone, it is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Here we go. 48.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. How about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke.
For the field goal.
A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game.